house design that's full of light and ventilation in a narrow and long site. Introduction: maximizing light and ventilation in tight spaces. Welcome back to the Decor Essence YouTube channel. If you love discovering innovative home design solutions, especially when it comes to making the most out of a narrow and long site, you're in for a treat today. In this video, we're going to dive deep into the art of designing a home that's flooded with natural light and well ventilated, even in limited spaces. Whether you're building on a narrow lot or transforming a small, elongated space into something functional and beautiful, the key to success lies in how you approach light, airflow, and space planning. So, make sure to hit the like button, subscribe, and turn on your notifications so you never miss out on more home design inspiration. Leave a comment below sharing your thoughts on creating a bright and airy space in a narrow home. Let's get started. Optimizing the floor plan for maximum light flow. The foundation of creating a bright and well-ventilated home starts with a thoughtful floor plan. When working with a narrow and long site, one of the first design considerations is how the interior spaces will interact with the exterior. Open floor plans work wonderfully in these types of spaces, allowing light and air to flow through the length of the house. By designing a central living area with large windows at both ends, you create a natural flow of light that moves from one side of the house to the other. It's important to avoid too many internal walls or partitions, as the Maximizing natural light with strategic window placement. When designing for light in narrow spaces, window placement is crucial. Windows should be strategically placed to allow light to penetrate deep into the interior without compromising privacy. For example, floor-to-ceiling windows or long, narrow windows along the length of the home can create the illusion of openness. Additionally, placing windows on both sides of the home can facilitate cross-ventilation, helping to keep the house cool while also allowing sunlight to flood in. For those who want to maintain a sense of privacy, using openings and ventilation strategies to enhance airflow. In a narrow, long home, ventilation is just as important as natural light. Without proper airflow, even the most well-lit spaces can feel stuffy and uncomfortable. One of the best ways to enhance ventilation is through cross-ventilation, placing windows and vents on opposite sides of the house to encourage air to move freely through the space. In addition, consider using open shelving and wide doorways to allow air to circulate more freely between rooms. Natural ventilation can be further enhanced by using ceiling fans, ventilation Designing multi-purpose spaces for flow and light. In a narrow site, the layout must be smart to ensure that every square foot is being used efficiently. A great way to ensure that your narrow house feels spacious is by designing multi-purpose areas. Open, flexible spaces that can serve multiple functions, such as a living area that doubles as a dining room, are ideal. This helps reduce the number of walls needed and creates a sense of openness. It's also important to select furniture and decor that complement this multi-purpose design. Opt for light, airy furniture that can easily be incorporating vertical elements to save space. When dealing with a narrow lot, vertical design becomes incredibly important. Think about utilizing vertical space to keep the footprint of the house small, yet highly functional. Tall windows, open shelving, and multi-level structures help create a sense of height and openness in the home. You can also consider vertical gardens or climbing plants on the exterior, which not only improve the aesthetic appeal but can also create privacy without blocking light or airflow. Multi-story homes are a great option for narrow sites, as they allow you to make the most of the building a connection between indoor and outdoor spaces. Creating a seamless connection between the indoors and outdoors can enhance the flow of light and air. On a narrow site, maximizing the connection to the outdoors is key. Large sliding glass doors or bifold doors are excellent choices for creating an open space that feels expansive. These doors allow natural light to pour into the interior and also offer easy access to outdoor areas. For added privacy, outdoor spaces like courtyards, gardens, or balconies can be designed with natural materials like wood or stone, allowing for a peaceful retreat that's connected. The power of light colors and reflective surfaces. When working with narrow spaces, using light-colored materials is essential. Lighter tones on walls, floors, and ceilings reflect sunlight and create a more open, airy feel. White, pale grays, and soft beige are classic choices, but don't be afraid to experiment with pastel shades or light natural wood tones. These colors not only make the space feel bigger but also enhance the effectiveness of natural light, helping it bounce around the room and fill every corner. To further boost the Sustainable design elements for ventilation and light. Sustainability is a key consideration when designing homes for narrow lots. Maximizing natural light and ventilation means reducing reliance on artificial lighting and air conditioning, making your home more energy efficient. Incorporating passive design techniques, such as using thermal mass materials like concrete or brick that absorb and slowly release heat, can help regulate the internal temperature. Additionally, using eco-friendly insulation in the walls and ceilings ensures the house remains comfortable year-round, even without constant reliance on Conclusion: creating a bright, airy retreat in tight spaces. In conclusion, designing a home that's full of light and ventilation in a narrow and long site is absolutely achievable with the right strategies. From floor plan optimization and window placement to the creative use of vertical space and sustainable design elements, there are endless ways to make a narrow home feel expansive and connected to the outdoors. By carefully planning for natural light and airflow, you can transform any small space into a bright, airy retreat. If you've enjoyed this video, please remember to like, subscribe, and leave a comment with your favorite tip for designing homes in narrow